From the X Sports Network, this is The Final Score.
Welcome to The Final Score. I'm AJ Good, starting things off right in Lawrenceburg, where district play started for Lawrence County. The Wildcats were taking on one of their closest rivals in Giles County, so Purple and Gold were looking to start the district slate off on the right foot. First meeting between the Lady Cats and Giles County this season. Here in the first quarter, Ryan Hughes getting the scoring going with the drive and the left-handed finish. Later, it's Sophie Cole near the top of the key, knocking down the high arching three-pointer. Then Cole going to feed Emily Jaco with the quick release jumper right inside the free throw line. Then later in transition, Cole going coast to coast here for two. This game was tied up at 24 at the half. Moving ahead to the third, Keely Frazier off the offensive board. The quick pass to Hughes, who knocks down the jumper. Then it's Frazier again, another offensive board, feeds Hughes, gets the finish and add the foul. She would have a game-high 17 points, and it's Cole in transition, finding Leah Dixon for 2 of her 8 points. Then Cole again near the top of the key, knocking down the three. She would have 15 points. So Lady Cats would cruise from there, winning 60-40. Then it'd be the boys' turn in the nightcap, taking on the Bobcats, moving ahead to the fourth, down 14 points. It's Blake Taylor coming up with the drive and the finish. Then Wes Brewer stepping back and knocking down the three-pointer. More from Blake Taylor here in the fourth, driving into the lane and getting the tough finish with the right hand. And off the steal, Brewer drives into the lane, kicks out to Taylor. He would knock down the three. He would have 9 points, all of which came in the fourth quarter. Then it's Brewer near the corner, knocking down the three as the Wildcats continue to carve up the lead. Then Alex Bedford here in transition, the reverse lay-in. Then it's Brewer going to come up here with the rebound, the putback, add the foul. He would finish with 15 points and down 3. It's Bedford going to get the drive and the finish. He would have a team-high 18 points, but it wouldn't be enough as the Wildcats fall late in this one, 59-58. Now to the southern part of the county, where Loretto was also back in district play. This time, they were visiting Mount Pleasant. First meeting between the Lady Mustangs and the Lady Tigers this season. Here in the first quarter, it's Libby Sanders from the wing, knocking down the three-pointer. Then later, Sanders with some good defense, coming up with the steal and getting the finish on the other end. Then Allie Weathers going to work off the Sanders steal. Misses, but gets her own putback and knocks that one down. Then later, Allie Augustine coming up here with the steal. She would miss, but she gets the rebound and add the putback. Then it's Sanders in transition off the feed from Weathers in the corner, knocking down 3 of her 14 points. And it's Weathers off the feed from Augustine. She's going to knock down the 3. She would have a game-high 16 points. Then Augustine off the feed from Weathers, getting the finish to fall through. She would have 9 points. Then Weathers off the steal finds an open Breeley Winters for 2. It's all Lady Mustangs from there. They win big, 68-9. Then it'd be the boys' turn in the nightcap, trying to knock off Mount Pleasant here in the first quarter. Corbin Reynolds driving into the lane, going up and under for 2 of his 17 points. Then it's Kason Bowie ripping down the rebound and getting the putback. Then Jackson Robertson in transition off the steal. The fadeaway lay-in falls through. Mason Tidwell going to work here, coming up with the rebound, the putback, and add the foul. More from Bowie off the feed from Kylan Wilkerson, getting the finish, add the foul. He would have 16 points on the night. Then off the inbound, Grayson Burleson wide open, knocks down the corner 3. He would have 14 points. More from Tidwell getting into the paint, getting the finish with the left hand. He would finish with 17 points, and it's Wilkerson open in the corner for 3. It's all Mustangs from there. They cruise 81-31. Stepping out of district play, where Summertown was back in action as they made the trip over to Lincoln County to take on Fayetteville. Lady Eagles on the road in Lincoln County, taking on Fayetteville City. Here in the first quarter, it's Hannah Jones coming up with the rebound, the putback, and add the foul. Then Ella Busby starting off her big night, getting the rebound, the drive, and the finish. Then the Lady Eagles with some great ball movement. It's going to find Busby open from the wing, knocking down the 3. More great ball movement from the Lady Eagles finds Busby on the opposite wing. She goes nothing but net for 3. Then Ellie Lou Mason, the quick release jumper, gets the friendly bounce and in. Then Busby, right before the end of the first, going coast to coast for 2 of her game-high 33 points as the Lady Eagles go on to win 83-47. Then it'd be the boys' turn in the nightcap, trying to come away with a doubleheader sweep. Here in the first quarter, Kurt Burleson getting the rebound, going under the basket for the reverse lay-in for the putback. Then later, some great defense here from the Eagles. Cole Campbell with the steal, feeding Leighton Sherman for 2. Then Burleson driving, pulling up, and knocking down the jumper in the paint. Then Sawyer Sherman off the steal. Lobs it ahead to Cole Campbell. Gets the finish with the right hand. Then it's Leighton Sherman coming up with the steal. This one is ahead to Campbell, who gets the finish, 2 of his 10 points on the night. Then Leighton picking up the steal, going into the lane, getting the finish and the foul. He would have a game-high 23 points. Then Burleson going to work, getting his own miss and the putback. More from Burleson in the paint once again. He's going to knock down the jumper. He would finish with 12 points. The Eagles win big, 93-47.
That does it for the final score. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night for X Sports Live.
This is the X Sports Network.